and echoes passing by. If you hear the melody I try to hide, just know it's yours, it's beating in my mind. We lost the truth somewhere between the lines, but maybe love survives the hardest times. So here I stand beneath the morning ray, a little stronger than I was yesterday. The shadows fade as our stories ignite, and we walk together toward the light. The morning sun feels far from warm since you're no longer in my arms. The horizon bends against the storm, where all our dreams lost their form. Still I watch the fading light, trying hard to make it right, but love escaped without a fight, leaving me alone tonight. On the tear line, horizon I stand, holding pieces of what we planned. Even though I understand, you slipped away like drifting sand. Your laughter paints the winds that pass, a gentle ghost within the grass. Though time keeps moving far too fast, your echo is the one that lasts. Tail lines falling thin on the world we've been. As the storms begin, I still let you in. I know tomorrow holds a chance for my heart to learn its dance, but still I fall into a trance of every lost and fleeting So if the sky begins to glow with colors only we would know, I'll let the tear line softly show the love I never let go. On the tear line, horizon I stand, holding couldn't blend. Till then every shift and bend feels like loving without the city lights are fading slow. I walk alone where shadows go. Your memory follows in the glow of every place we used to know. I feel the tremble in my chest, a rhythm I could never rest. It pulls me where we once confessed that love was all we had left. Midnight echoes calling out your name, lost in the dark, but I feel the flame. Even though nothing is still the same, I'm holding on, I'm not ashamed. Midnight echoes calling out your name, lost in the dark, but I feel the flame. Even though nothing is still the same, I'm holding on, I'm not ashamed. I'm holding on, I'm not ashamed. I hear your voice inside the rain, a soft reminder of our pain, but somehow hope still will remain, a quiet spark I can't contain. I feel the tremble in my chest, a rhythm I could never rest. It pulls me where we once confessed that love was all we had left. Midnight echoes calling out your name, lost in the dark, but I feel the flame. Even though nothing is still the same, I'm holding on, I'm not ashamed. Midnight echoes calling out your name, lost in the dark, but I feel the flame. Even though nothing is still the same, I'm holding on, I'm not ashamed. Echoes falling, falling, your heartbeat's calling, calling, through silence crawling, crawling. I keep recalling, calling. Maybe love was never meant to stay untouched, permanent. But every tear we ever spend still feels like heaven's accident. Still feels like heaven's accident. So here I stand. proof of love we can't explain. And as the night begins to fade, I'll walk the path our memories made, still holding on, though I'm afraid of losing you in every shade. Oh. Keep your smile inside my mind. Its warmth is something rare to find, but now it lingers undefined, a fading print of what's behind. And though you're drifting out of view, the world still echoes shades of you. In every dawn, in every blue, a trace remains I can't undo. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. Every joy we try to gain still falls like unexpected rain. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. Every joy we try to gain still falls like unexpected rain. I replay moments far too much, the gentle tone within your touch. But now those feelings start to clutch my fragile heart a bit too much. Smile within the dark, still you leave a mark. Even when we part, you're inside my heart. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. Every joy we try to gain still falls like unexpected rain. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. Every joy we try to gain still falls like unexpected rain. Maybe healing takes its time, and losing you was not a crime. But every step, every climb still feels like you're the final rhyme. So let your shadow softly fade into the night we both once made. Just know the love we never said still shines in all the paths I tread. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. Every joy we try to gain still falls like unexpected rain. Shadows of your smile remain, soft reminders of our pain. your final glance, a fading song, a lost romance. I try to breathe but lose my stance, caught in memory's gentle trance. And though the night begins to fall, I still hear you through it all, your voice behind each broken wall, a haunting warmth I can't recall. The last glow we shared still burns through every rise and turn, even though my heart still yearns. Some lessons love must learn. Your silhouette beneath the dusk feels close enough for me to trust, but when I reach it turns to dust, a fragile truth we can't adjust. Glow that softly dies, lost within the skies. Still your memory lies in these tear-filled eyes. Maybe parting made us strong, even though it felt so wrong. But every echo of your song still leads me where I once belonged. So let the twilight slowly fade and wash the pain we both have made. The last glow we shared won't invade, it stays in every step of the way. It stays in every step I've laid. I hear the ocean call your name. Its echo soft, its whisper tame. It brings me back to where we played. In moments time can wash away, but now the tides are pulling back, revealing all the things we lack. The days turn cold, the nights turn black, yet still I feel you in the cracks. Waves of yesterday The truth is thin like broken wire, but hope is something I admire. Though we're drifting far apart, I feel the beating of your heart. Inside the dark it plays its part, a final glow before we start. Silent sparks between us shine through the tears we left behind. Though the world is unkind, you're still written in my mind. Silent sparks between us shine through the tears we left behind. Though the world is unkind, you're still written in my mind. Your shadow dances on my wall, a fading echo of our fall. But even now I hear it call, a gentle whisper after all. Sparks in silence glowing where the wind is blowing. Love is barely showing, but still it keeps on growing. Maybe we were meant to break for brighter dawns we had to make, but every breath still starts to ache with all the memories at stake. So if the stars